Hey, what's going on, YouTube? I was trying to think of what to do. I'm gonna be doing another video later on tonight. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna be doing two because I haven't like blogged in 2 days. But yeah, I wanted to share my coming out stories. And before I do, I just want to say that, you know, if you're gay or lesbian or transgender, motherfucking drag queen, if you like half man, half monkey, doesn't fucking matter. It's time for you to, start being proud of yourself and standing up for what you believe in and, standing up for who you are because at the end of the day, you are all you have. And at the end of the day, if all else fails and the world lets you down, people let you down, and you're just down on luck, period, all you have is yourself. So you have to love yourself and take care of yourself because yourself is all you have at the end of the day. I was actually kind of fight with myself whether I should really share a coming out story because, a lot of things I like to keep private, but it's fine. Um, so listen, with my family, I had a journal that I used to write in, and in this journal, I had wrote down dreams that I have had of actually, um, I guess, dreams of being like with another guy. Like ever since when I was a little boy, like I always used to do, like I used to make boys like play house, and stuff like that. So just growing up, I'm not saying I was born that way because I don't think you're born gay, but that's another story. Um, I think that, yeah, hold on, let me see. I just totally lost my place. Okay, yeah, anyway, yeah, so the journal. So I wrote in the journal, and my mom had decided to go through my room. I woke up. No, I didn't wake up though. What happened? I think I came home. I came home for something. Or I woke up. I don't know. Anyway, I walk into the living room and the pages of my journal are just scattered across the fucking floor and like ripped up. Um, so my mom, she tells me that she wants to talk or whatever, and she tells me that my sisters, I have two sisters, and at the time they were like about two, I think. Yeah. So she tells me that my sisters had went through my room and got my journal and brought it downstairs and started ripping it up. Yeah, right. Um, so she obviously went through my shit, and that's when she had told me that, she wasn't accepting of that, and all that other stuff. And just a whole bunch of just bullshit. And that's what she basically told me. She says this shit all the time. That she's gonna go to her grave not accepting, my lifestyle and, all this other stuff. And then from then on out, my mom started sending me to different pastors and programs and stuff like that so I can be healed. Um, and she was just really just doing a lot. So I had to end up pretending like I was not gay. My mom would say, well, how are you doing with those behaviors? Or how are you doing with that stuff? My mom has never said the word gay. Like, she always uses different terminology for it. Um, are you still doing those things? Are you still having those feelings? Or, she would be like, how are you doing with those feelings? And it's just like, god damn, like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. So ever since then, like, my mom has never, um, accepted my sexuality. Never, ever, ever. And it kind of sucks because you go through life, everybody wants their mom. You know, um, it would have been nice if throughout my life, I could have, my mom would be like, well, why don't you have a girlfriend, and stuff like that. And it's just kind of like, in the back of my mind, I wanted to say, because I don't fucking want one. Like, leave me alone about it, woman. you know, but, you know, at the same time, you want to keep the peace in your household, you know, and, like, I didn't want to tarnish the relationship with my mom, you know, so I never discussed it, or when she would, you know, be like, so, are you still doing that stuff, or are you still having those feelings? I would kind of, you know, be like, I didn't want to say no, you know, because then it would kind of like be a lie, you know, so I'd be like, I'm fine, and I nod my head. I'm fine. And anybody who knows me, when I start nodding like that, that I'm most likely not telling the whole truth, or, you know, whatever, or there's something that I don't want to tell you, you know, so I'll go, you know, I'll talk and do that little thing right there. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, it got to the point to where I started doing things that, you know, weren't so good, you know, to kind of like distract my parents um, from asking me that, or, you know, trying to, I can't explain it. It's almost like I had to do something worse to substitute for what I felt I was doing. Like, I was really feeling bad about myself. Um, and that had to stop. And that's one of the reasons why I chose to come here so far away to Vegas, you know, because it was time for me to, you know, start living my own life and doing things for me. Like, I don't want to wake up in the morning or walk around all day wondering, you know, if they're going to find out, or like wondering, you know, what they're going to do. I'm not running away from the problem, but it's just, I just need to start doing things for me anymore, because me being unhappy led to me doing a lot of things in my life that I shouldn't have done. Um, so that's kind of why, you know, I don't know. It's just really weird. Like, I still love my parents and stuff, but like, we've done so many things to hurt each other, and the whole root of it is my sexuality. Like, my mom asked me, "Well, why are you doing this?" Or, you know, "Why are you doing that?" And I don't understand. It's just because, like, I wasn't happy. Like, and I had to give them like something else to complain about. And I know that sounds really bad, but I don't know, it's just kind of the way it is. But anyway, there was also a time in high school. I actually, yes, I have had sex with females. I've dated females. The last girlfriend I had, it was my sophomore year in high school. And this is when I reached the point of being like, okay, this is not for me. Like, and she would always, you know, she would always ask me and like get on me about like not holding her hand. Um, you know, why don't I kiss her? Why don't I do this? Why don't I do that? And I just didn't want to, you know. And while I was with her, you know, I was still, you know, looking at like other guys and stuff like that. So I just got to the point where, you know, I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, from then on, I just kind of, people used to ask me in high school, you know, if I was gay all the time. I used to be like, no, I'm not gay. Just because I do this, do that, doesn't mean I'm gay, you know, and stuff like that. But, like, I just got to the point to where I was just like, yeah, like, I am. And that's when I started, like, embracing, like, that whole thing. So I was living, like, two different lives. I was living a high school life where I was open and out and happy, and then I was living another life at home where I couldn't necessarily do all that, you know. So I don't know. It's just at the point now where I'm happy. Like, I'm out, you know, I'm dating. Um, I do whatever the fuck I want on the computer, you know, without having to worry about my parents, you know, going through it or finding shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I go to the club, I do all that stuff. Like, I'm a happy out gay man, and it feels really, really good. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. Like I said, I'll be making some other videos tonight, but, you know, I was actually watching coming out videos on YouTube, and I kind of want to do my own. So, yeah, that's about it. But, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll definitely have some different videos up tonight once I get some alcohol in my system. I'm actually sober during this video, which is actually really weird. So, I don't know. But, yeah, alright. See you later.